As we hurtle towards the end of 2025, the MMA world is buzzing with talk of year-end awards. Everyone's eyes are on UFC 323, where Merab Dvalishvili and Petr Yan are set to clash in a massive bantamweight title rematch. That fight could very well decide the fighter of the year. But while the top fighters grab the headlines, another category is heating up in the most unexpected places, Knockout of the Year, and just when we thought we'd seen it all, a fighter from a regional event in South America delivered a finish so violent, so shocking, it has to be seen to be believed. Before last week, 2025 was shaping up to be a year to forget for Lubera Corbage. The 36-year-old lightweight from Argentina was in a rough patch. He had lost 3 of his last 4 fights, including 2 brutal knockouts. His lowest point came back in March when he was knocked out in just 14 seconds by a former Contender Series winner. It was a devastating setback, the kind that can make a fighter question everything. But true fighters find a way to come back. Corbage returned to his home city of Buenos Aires for a headline fight at FFC 99, a chance for redemption. His opponent was the promotion's lightweight champion, Ronald Padilla. Padilla was on a roll, riding a 4-fight winning streak. At 31 years old, with an 8-2 record, he had never been knocked out in his entire professional career. He was the champion, fighting at home, and the clear favorite. Everything was pointing towards another tough night for Lubera Corbage. But in MMA, everything can change with a single, perfectly timed strike. And that's exactly what happened. Less than 3 minutes into the very first round, the comeback story was written. Corbage, the underdog, uncorked a monstrous right hand. It connected flush on Padilla's jaw. The impact was so severe, Padilla's mouthpiece was sent flying across the cage in a spray of sweat. What happened next was the stuff of nightmares. Padilla's body went completely stiff. He was out cold on his feet, frozen for a split second before slowly, terrifyingly, falling face first onto the canvas. It was a walk-off knockout in the truest sense. Corbage knew it was over the moment his fist landed. He just turned and walked away as the referee rushed in. The entire sequence was cinematic. From the explosive power of the punch to the unique, haunting way Padilla collapsed, it was a finish unlike any other we've seen this year. It wasn't just a knockout, it was a statement. In one punch, Lubera Corbage went from being on a losing streak to becoming a champion and a viral sensation. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated violence that instantly put him in the conversation for Knockout of the Year. As you can imagine, didn't take long for the clip to explode on social media. The video spread like wildfire, with fight fans and even casual viewers reacting with a mix of shock and awe. The comments started pouring in, and they were wild. One person joked bro's mouthguard was like, "I'm out." Another, more concerned, simply asked, "Is that guy still alive?" The slow, stiff fall was what got to a lot of people. Comments like, "The way he went down, ... double quotes, and turned that man into a zombie," were everywhere. Some called it perfection, while others morbidly joked it was a televised execution. The sheer brutality of the finish left everyone stunned. It was one of those knockouts that you can't help but watch over and over again, even though it's hard to look at. It transcended the sport and became a viral moment, a testament to the raw power that these athletes possess. Of course, with any viral knockout, the debate immediately began. Can this really be the knockout of the year? Some critics might point out that it happened in a smaller, regional promotion, not in the UFC or Bellator. They might argue that the level of competition isn't the same, but many fans pushed back hard against that idea. As one user on social media put it perfectly, "That's a KO of the year contender. Don't whine to me about it being two randoms on a regional." And that's the beautiful, predictable nature of this sport. A life-changing, year-defining moment can happen anywhere, at any time. It does unmatter if it's in a sold-out arena in Las Vegas or a local event in Buenos Aires. A perfect knockout is a perfect knockout. The context of Lubera Corbage's comeback makes it even more special. He was counted out, coming off a string of tough losses, and he delivered the performance of his life on the biggest stage available to him. He didn't just win a fight. He created a moment that will be replayed for years to come. So as the big promotions get ready for their final events of 2025, and as we all debate who deserves the top honors, don't forget about Lubera Corbage. He reminded us all that incredible things can happen when you least expect them. He threw his name into the hat for Knockout of the Year, with a finish so brutal and so memorable that it simply cannot be ignored. Whether it wins the award or not, one thing is certain: no one who saw that knockout will ever forget it. What do you think? Is this your knockout of the year? Let me know down in the comments who else is in your running. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more MMA content. We'll see you in the next one.